All right, so as we just discussed, Gavin Newsom and his press office, they are fighting back aggressively, and it is a lovely thing to see. And the only thing that's a shame about it is, like, you don't have other Democrats who are really following in his steps yet. They should, but they haven't quite done that yet. Now, I think some of them will probably catch on. Some of them will probably start doing, similar stuff to what Gavin is doing. But at this moment, he's like, one of the lone voices out there leading the charge, right? Well, now, in step Hakeem Jeffries. And Hakeem Jeffries was asked about exactly what's going on in D.C. here with Trump basically illegally invading D.C. with, federal law enforcement officials. And you have ICE cracking skulls and shooting at people. And you have, you have FBI agents and U.S. Marshals and DEA agents. And they're all just like randomly, patrolling the streets of D.C. It's an invasion of D.C. is what we're looking at. So Hakeem Jeffries was asked about that. And listen to his response.
I think the D.C. Attorney General issued a strong letter making it clear that, in his view, in the assessment of the authorities in the District of Columbia, whoever Donald Trump seeks to install allegedly to run the Metropolitan Police Department of Washington, D.C., has no authority, and that they should continue to take direction solely from the police chief of the Metropolitan Police Department in Washington, D.C. I thought that was a strongly worded letter. He cited a lot of statutory provisions. I think the Attorney General was exactly right.
So his reaction when he's asked what he's doing is, we're writing a bunch of strongly worded letters to the president expressing our disapproval. Do you have any idea what Trump will do with a strongly worded letter? Here, let me show you. Here's your letter, right? This is your letter right here. Oh, I got a letter from Hakeem Jeffries. It says that, wait a second. Oh, hold on. What's this? Oh, no. Oh, look. Oh, no. What happened? This is not Hakeem. Hakeem, I lost your letter, Hakeem. You might want to send another one, and then I'll use that one for toilet paper. What? A strongly worded letter? Bitch, what is this, 1997? What are you talking? A strongly worded letter. Now, remember, guys, this is at the same time we're looking at mass kidnappings, abductions, human trafficking. We're talking about no due process from ICE Gestapo thugs as they cover their face, round people up, and send them to concentration camps. These assholes have raided schools. They've raided farms, Home Depots, meatpacking facilities. They arrested a woman immediately after she gave birth. They raided 7-Elevens. They deported a 4-year-old American citizen with cancer. There's been a bunch of American citizens who, one of them spoke Mayan, and he was arrested and held for a week, even though the mom was trying to show, hey, here's his social security, here's his birth certificate, he's an American citizen. They had this guy locked up for a week. They arrested U.S. Marshals. Like, they arrested an American from Puerto Rico who was a U.S. veteran. So these are the people that we're dealing with here. We just showed the video of them, like, tackling this poor delivery driver on a fucking scooter, tackling him to the ground and throwing him in the back of a truck. Lord only knows where they took him. And you have the ICE agents at the same time, when they were told, hey, you're ruining this country, they look back at the people and go, no, liberals already ruined this country. Guys, this is what you need to understand. Hakeem Jeffries, these people roaming the streets and fucking up Americans, these are white nationalists. These are Proud Boys. These are people who were just deputized into ICE 7.5 minutes ago, right? The $160 billion is now being spent creating basically an occupying military force in this country. Who's signing up for that? And so what you have is effectively a scenario where, white nationalists, Proud Boy types, red state extremists, they're signing up for these jobs, and then they're being deployed, would you look at that, to Los Angeles, to D.C., next will be New York City, it'll be Chicago. So you have red state thugs invading blue states or blue cities, rounding people up, cracking skulls, taking away their rights, no due process, and your fucking reaction to it is, we wrote a strongly worded letter. I mean, this is embarrassing. You got to resign. You got to step down. You are not fit to lead. I mean, a good leader at this moment would be talking about new Nuremberg trials. A good leader at this moment would say, we're going to do a massive investigation, and anybody who's covering, any ICE official who's covering their face, they're going to see jail time for that. Because your job Does not include hiding your identity. Your identity needs to be, if you are a federal law enforcement official, you have to show your identity. It's not a question. It's not a question. They're waiting outside of fucking immigration courtrooms, and even if the judge dismisses the case of an immigrant, they round him up and take him anyway. These are all crimes. So you should be talking about new Nuremberg trials. You should be talking about investigations. You should be talking about throwing the books at every single one of these criminals, including Stephen Miller, including Kristi Noem, including Donald Trump, including Elon Musk, with him illegally cutting child cancer research and Meals on Wheels and all these programs that are absolutely necessary and vital. Like, for you to just sit there and the best you have is, I wrote a strongly worded letter, as if there's even a fucking 0.0001% chance that any Republican would look at your strongly worded letter and what, change their mind? This is all you got for us? You should be breaking out all the stops. You should say, we're going to lock this bitch down. We're going to do anything and everything we can to ruin the lives of the people who are brazenly violating the law right in front of our faces, making us a fascist country. And you should be saying this. You should be saying, this is fascism. This is a dictatorship. This is authoritarian. This is not, it's no longer a question, right? We got Trump talking about, we're going to get rid of the voting machines. We got Trump talking about, we're going to end the mail-in ballots. And this is how you talk, strongly worded letter. I can't fucking deal with it, bro. Why is it that every single elected Republican in this country somehow understands and knows innately how to fight, how to portray their opponent, how to like crusade against them? And then you get Democrats and it's like, they mostly want bipartisanship and negotiation and compromise. And then when it's time to fight, he says, well, we sent a strongly worded letter. He's just not the man for the moment, bro. It's that simple. Chuck Schumer, same thing. Not the man for the moment. And we got plenty of Democrats who actually do know how to fight, who should be leading the party, right? Jasmine Crockett is a great example of that. Al Green is a great example of that, right? You can list a whole bunch of them that are leading the way. You got Ro Khanna trying to release the Epstein files on a daily basis now, and God bless him for it, working with Thomas Massie on that front. That's all good stuff. You got Gavin Newsom now, as we discussed, leading the charge in California and calling out Trump for exactly what he is, which is a fascist. But Hakeem Jeffries, the leader of the Democrats, strongly worded letter. I don't know if he will ever realize that it's no longer 1997. And I also don't think he cares. I really don't think he cares that much. I think he likes being in this position of power and authority. And I think in his heart of hearts, he still feels like it's, you still live in a country where there's bipartisanship and that the pendulum will swing and that it will work together. But no, they fucking hate you. They hate you. They hate Democrats. They hate liberals. They hate leftists. They want us to fucking die. And they want to make our lives a living hell. And if all you got in response to it is a strongly worded letter, then you brought a pillow to a gunfight is what you did. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.